Not Miss Bertha. Okay, so that kind of gets me into my next two subjects, because Dwight Howard is getting a divorce from his wife. Well, she filed for the divorce, and Dwight Howard has been in the news and everything like that. Do you think that it was right for people to try to out Dwight Howard, or like, is he just messy with what he does? Like, what's your thoughts on Dwight Howard?
Prayers to him. I just say where there's smoke, there's fire. When we heard about those lawsuits and things like that back in the past, and not even that, like his ex-wife Royce Reed, people were saying, "Oh my God, this lady is losing her mind" and things like that. But you know, she's just not a quote unquote scorned black woman or mad black woman. She was expressing herself. It may not have been the way that individuals wanted to receive it. It may not have been the story that they were looking for, but I think that now there's a little bit of validation to her claims. I don't know the specifics about this. However, I feel like Dwight should have done some therapy, done some self-care work before he just jumped right back into something hot heavy, because I feel like marriage is a big commitment. I mean, and it's a tough job. I mean, not only, I mean, you're with this person, I mean, you are learning their habits, they're learning your habits, they're you learning uh some things that you might like to do, they may not like to do. And it's the compromise. And so it's just a lot that comes along with it. And then if children are involved, how are you showing up for your partner? How are you showing up for the kids? Do you have a relationship with the kids? What is your relationship with the mom? Are you a mother figure? I mean, are you here for the long run? Or it's so many things that goes on and go into it. And I feel like it was rushed, and anything that's rushed, look where we are now. But prayers
Right.
up. Hopefully they can get it together.
Right. Now, I'm going to ask you about a big one. You might ask me to cut this out the show, but Tyler Perry, he has been going through, well, there's a lawsuit currently with that Derek Dixon guy and saying Tyler Perry did some stuff to him allegedly. And then there's another situation with a Braxton Wells where he's saying Tyler Perry's VP did things to him, and then Tyler Perry and them did an NDA and settled with him, and now he's coming back saying like they try to cover it up, hide it. And before this, remember Christian Keys had did his video and kind of alluded to this high power billionaire, and we assume it's Tyler Perry. More than likely it is, but we assume it's Tyler Perry. There's been this conversation about should Tyler Perry just come out, or should he, because I feel that because there's this whole screen over Tyler Perry's life and his sexuality, that these men are now trying to basically kind of extort him. That's how I feel. But you might feel differently. What's your thoughts on Tyler Perry as a whole?
Well, as a whole, as a black community, I wish that black men would walk and be confident in who they are. And it's like they want to appease like an audience that's probably doing the same thing, right? Or God knows what else, and not saying that everybody is fluent like in different things.
Right. You're not saying it. Yeah. Stephanie always makes the point like not everybody is gay. That's not a thing.
Yeah, not everybody is, because we have people out there, but you just never know what people are into. But I just feel like with Tyler Perry, once again, where there's smoke, there's fire. Cat Williams told us, last year, things are about to hit the fan. He warned Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe decided that he was going to chuckle and laugh and, hee ha ha. And then, but recently his accuser did not show up. So it smells like a payday. And it smells like somebody else is going to be getting paid here shortly, allegedly.
A lot of it. I didn't even ask you about Shannon Sharpe, but shit, let's go ahead and get into that. Shannon Sharpe his accuser didn't show up, so it seemed like she was going to possibly there might be some kind of settlement. But I want to say this too. I feel that with Shannon Sharpe, because he was being outed allegedly by the designer, Hollywood.
Oh,
He
Lord.
had to put on this masculinity and try to portray himself in a certain way, but then he go get a 19-year-old white girl talking about I'm gonna choke you and all the like. So, what's your thoughts on Shannon Sharpe, Auntie Shannon? What's your thoughts on Auntie Shannon?
Well, I feel like Auntie Shannon has a lot of money, power, control, and dominance. And you get the right one, they're definitely gonna play all the race play games with you. So yeah, I mean,
But do you
he's
think that do you think that he's being overly masculine so people would not think like because I'm all like you got yourself in this trouble just to prove that you weren't gay. That's how I feel.
the ones that really fight it the hardest, or for me, I feel like I know my people, and in my mind I feel like he's family. I'll say that.
Okay. And I don't think you answered the Tyler Perry. I think you went around it. Is Tyler Perry family?
I would say Tyler is. And this is the thing. This is another thing. Black men, white men, all kind of men, all color men. Y'all can have kids and you can still be who you are. But what I say to that is, are you being honest with whom you're being intimate with? I feel like if you're, trying to you have children and things like that, and you are playing both sides of the field, be open with your partner. Because I feel like there was a case in Atlanta. I believe it was this older man and his wife had got cancer and she also had AIDS, but he had given it to her and he didn't tell her. So he got locked up. So it's not even just that, it's not even just that. It's like different other things that you can get wards. I mean, all types of stuff. So be mindful of your partners. Give them the same respect that you will want for your private areas.
Right. Exactly. And please go get screen tested every 6 months, you guys, every 4 months, 3 months, whatever. Just make sure that you are good. And hell, I'll even say this, even if you're married, go get tested because woo, I'm not married, full transparency, but just knowing marriages and stuff, I'm all like,
I just got tested the other day. Yeah, I just got tested. I believe, what was it? I want to say it was last week. I went to the doctor. But yeah, because you need to know what's going on with your body, any changes, you're getting older and things like that. So you definitely, and then that's another thing in our community. Some people, they don't be wanting to go. No, go get yourself checked out. Just know, just know what's going on with you.
Yeah, because I ended up getting sick and then finding out that I had high cholesterol. So, it's like different things like that. You just find out like, oh, okay, well, now I need to take better care of myself. Check your diabetes, sodium, high blood pressure, get all that checked out. I'm in my 30s, so this is around the age where I really have to take care of myself. And that leads into what happens to me in the future. So, it's very important, y'all. Like, please get your self checked out. Not just your sexual health, but your health overall,
That's right.
But going back, I hope that one day it is a place where you can be open and honest because I feel like it. And I said this, I was all like, I remember the first time I could vote was in 2008. And in California, we had the Prop 8, which was gay marriage. And Prop 8 did not pass. And, gay marriage was illegal in California. It's supposed to be so liberal and all this other stuff. But I was all like, that was just 2008. Like, we still live in a time period where, it's not safe for them to be gay, And now we have an administration that wants to roll back things. And especially for trans people, they want to roll stuff back. And so it's all like, are we in a society that's accepting or No.
Well,
check out the full podcast on YouTube channel AT2 Entertainment. Talk to Me Podcast, episode 7.